Bandai Namco's reveal that Yugi Muto from Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be in Jump Force has people wondering what role he'll serve in the game, but more importantly, what cards he'll have at his disposal. Since Yugi himself isn't much of a fighter and the entire world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Revolves around using the trading cards to summon monsters to fight for the duelists, summonings that get more and more realistic and affect the duelists as the original series progressed, it's expected that he'll have these cards at his disposal in the mixed manga world of Jump Force. Whatever he uses will have to be able to contend with the likes of Naruto, Frieza, and Luffy, but that's assuming he's a playable character. Bandai Namco's tweet about his reveal certainly seems to suggest that, though, by telling people to summon their most powerful card and asking them what card they'd summon for Yugi to use. Summon your most powerful card because Yugi is coming to #JumpForce. Ready to duel against the King of Games? Tell us in comments which mighty card would you summon to battle? Unite to fight, Jump Force arrives in 2019. Pre-order your copy here. //t.co/tpmtsxlgz5, pic.twitter.com/m91bkfzn, Bandai Namco US, at Bandai Namcos, September 14, 2018. There's always a chance that Yugi wouldn't be a playable character, but no matter what role he plays, he's going to need his trusty deck of cards to make an impact in Jump Force. It's been theorized that if he is playable, he'll work similarly to the Pokémon trainer in Smash Bros. With the ability to control one or a few monsters. As for what those cards might be, we've got several ideas of monsters and non-monster cards that should make an appearance in Yugi's deck. Photo: Official Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi's go-to card that he uses in every battle that he can. The Dark Magician is the most obvious choice for a monster that he control in Jump Force. Much like a Pokémon trainer could control Pokémon in Jump Force, the trainer off to the side with the Pokémon doing the real battling, Yugi could, and should, use the Dark Magician in his fights. While the Dark Magician himself isn't a physical card monster either, he could function in the same manner that Mewtwo does in Smash Bros. With energy-based attacks, those drawing from the Magician's magic. In this case, Dark Magician is a card that Yugi's used since the very first episode of the anime, so it'd be a shame if it didn't make it into Jump Force somehow. The screen grab above comes from that very same episode, which can be seen here. Photo: Official Yu-Gi-Oh! While not a monster that's seen nearly as often as Yugi's Dark Magician, Exodia the Forbidden One that's summoned by obtaining all 5 pieces of Exodia would be one of the most recognizable cards for Yugi to use in Jump Force. Exodia's lore makes him far too powerful and formidable to go up against other characters in Jump Force, even by the other anime and manga standards set by Dragon Ball, One Piece, and more, but he'd make for a powerful super move. Other characters that have already been revealed feature various power-ups that take them to some of their most powerful forms, Super Saiyan Blue Goku being one. That's apparently on the way as well, so Exodia could work as Yugi's ultimate move that deals massive damage while he controls another monster. Photo: Official Yu-Gi-Oh! A card that's even less of a fighter than Yugi is. Kuriboh might not seem like the most obvious card choice for Jump Force, but it could definitely serve a purpose. Like other fighting games, Jump Force has several different abilities for each fighter to use that come directly from the source anime and manga. Kuriboh was a card frequently used by Yugi, and its effect that negates life point damage could operate as a sort of counter in Jump Force. Counters are a staple part of fighting games, whether they work by returning damage or negating it entirely, and that's where Kuriboh could come in. Assuming Yugi's controlling one monster and can use powers related to other cards as special attacks, A well-timed Kuriboh could allow Yugi to block enemies' attacks and leave room for a counterattack from whatever main monster he controls. While letting Yugi control the Dark Magician would be the most obvious decision to expect from Bandai Namco, the Dark Magician Girl is another likely contender that sticks with Yugi's dueling theme. First seen later on in the anime when Yugi fights Arcana, the Dark Magician Girl was a surprise summon that caught many off guard, including Yugi's opponent. A female counterpart to the Dark Magician, the card benefits from Dark Magicians or Magician of Black Chaos cards that players have. If not featured as a controllable monster, the Dark Magician Girl could instead be used as Kuriboh would, an ability that Yugi uses when controlling another monster. Given the card's association with the Dark Magician, using the Dark Magician Girl to help carry out attacks like Dark Burning Magic would utilize both monsters at once. Photo, Official Yu-Gi-Oh! 0 comments. A final contender for Yugi's deck that would fit the more physical theme of Jump Force is Summoned Skull, a fiend card frequently used by Yugi that boasts a modest attack. The dark, skeletal creature is infused with powerful energy and boasts considerable force among fiend cards, according to the card's description, and could find its place among other Jump Force fighters. It's not one of the first cards that people think of when considering what's in Yugi's hand, but that might be precisely the route that Bandai Namco would take with Yugi. Summoned Skull uses a variety of attacks using physical and energy-based means and has different cards that could be used in tandem with it, so don't be surprised if the Fiend card finds its way into Jump Force somehow.